Send it to anyone, you can do that. Taking a long time. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute and a half to talk now before the murder. Good luck, everyone.
So who did this?
I'm still stuck on y'all really took him seriously. He was like, I'm the traitor, kill me.
To
Y'all
be
took that
fair,
seriously?
I only sussed him out because of his wording, right?
I didn't even catch
In the
that,
game,
honestly.
His wording was really sus.
That's
his
why I voted him. Like it was a logical point. But the thing that I don't get is why, Jeffy, you don't mind me saying this, but you did go hard on that point, and then you suddenly change your vote to Amy.
no, I was going hard on Amy. I didn't go hard.
Ah,
I
Yeah,
just said,
Derby
oh,
went hard on Amy at first. Then
I
I
went
think I
hard
might
on
have
Amy.
zoned out after that point.
Yeah, I went hard on Amy.
He
Yeah,
did.
for Chris's thing, I only just brought up. Oh, he said
So
this.
who were the
So
ones that
think
voted for
about it.
Chris? Who were the one that voted for Chris?
I did, but like Slippery did.
I did. I voted him.
I
Gotcha.
voted for Chris too. So
I was so confused that y'all voted for each other, even though all three of y'all were put up.
Yeah, that
But then
kind of threw
also,
me off.
Yeah,
I
that
get it.
to be fair, I'm dumb and I thought we had to vote for one of the three, so that's just
Oh. Well,
Let's try this again. All right.
Okay, that is time. I need everyone to turn their cameras off. Traitors, you can meet me at the traitors there to decide on your next murder. Just to clarify, there is only two people that is up for murder. Okay, before I start to ask you to turn your cameras on, I just want to say that if you do get murdered or banished, please don't message the traitors, don't message anyone in the game, and also traitors don't tell anyone of your. I want everything to be revealed at the end. You guys, if you want, you can make a graveyard chat so that you can chat about your thoughts about the game if you want. You can do that yourselves. Just to clarify as well, if you are murdered, you can't speak. You're murdered, you're dead. You can only speak if you're banished. Okay, with that said, I'm going to ask people to turn their cameras on, but everyone can turn their cameras on except from Zach and Anthony. because everyone made it to breakfast except from those two. The final person to turn their camera on is Zach, which means I'm so sorry, Anthony. By order of the traitors, you have been murdered. Anthony, if you have any ideas of who you think the traitors are, you can feel free to message me on Facebook. Feel free to stay and watch. And if you did want to create a chat to start chatting with anyone else that has been eliminated, feel free to do so. With that said, I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to discuss openly who you believe is a traitor, and then I'm going to ask you to vote again. Good luck.
Well,
Oh, puppy.
Oh,
Distracted by the
You-
puppy. Yeah.
Sweetie.
Here's my I want like um, so do you guys think that I wouldn't think that me, Anthony, and Chris, I don't think if they would have like murdered their own traitor. You think that, right? So I think that and Anthony was probably a faithful. Does that make sense? Because they had do we think that there has to be no traitor that was in those three?
well,
So
if there
I mean,
was a
you're the only
traitor,
one.
you're the only one that's left, so it would have
yeah,
been
so I
you.
wasn't I so that proves that I'm a faithful. Does that make sense?
It doesn't actually prove that you're faithful, but like if you're faithful, then sure, then all three of them that were nominated were faithful, but it's not a proven thing.
Because here's the thing.
Zach also knows that those two are two very powerful players that have played and have very much experience. So
Yeah. I mean, yeah, so I mean it's just that can I just throw a name out there and if it gets me or like Aaron, why did you say my name first? Before like you said you wanted I just want to know that last vote you said my name and then you voted Benji.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about as well.
I I literally was in the way of saying that I do think that you are sus, um, but I didn't get a chance to say that I was going to vote Benji because I feel more sus on Benji. Like I don't know, he just gives off traitor vibes. It's weird.
Is it because I'm British and you're Irish?
Exactly, yeah, that's just the way it is. Like, there's always traitor vibes there.
Is this? Nah, this can't be. All right.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Because personally, I don't think any of the three that were up there were traitors. Unless
Honestly,
I'm completely wrong about Zach. But
I want to agree with Juan because honestly, I don't think a trader would put another trader up so early.
Mhm.
And not only that, I don't think that a trader this early in the game.
That is time. Sorry to cut you off. I always hate doing that, but I do stick by the time limits. With that said, I need everyone to send me a vote for who you believe is a traitor. Remember, no messaging on Facebook at this time. Just give me a second, guys, because I don't know if Nay's on there. Just gonna make sure that Nay's coming back to the Zoom. Just give me a second. But you can keep voting. Okay, so I just will clarify that Nay has decided to drop from the game, and I I think I'm gonna tell you her because last time I didn't tell the people the role, but I want to test out telling people the role and see how that happens. So I just will clarify that Nay's role in the game was a faithful. So that is clarified. With that said, we will go into the votes. First person to vote tonight is Judy.
Well, I again voted for Zach because it seems like he's trying to convince us that he's not a traitor. So that makes me think that maybe he is.
Okay, next up is Aaron. Next up is Aaron to vote. Hello? I'll come back to Aaron. Next up is Zach.
So I am gonna go. I voted for Colleen because we haven't heard from her at all in the roundtables, and yeah, so we haven't heard anything where her head is, and sometimes being quiet can affect your vote. Or yeah, so
Okay, next person, Aaron, I'll go back to you. I need your vote. You're on mute. I don't know why it's not. You're not. You might have to leave the Zoom and come back, Aaron. I don't know why it's not. We can't hear you. I'll keep going. We'll go to Derpy.
So I'm gonna say this once again. My gut is really telling me that it's Amy. It's just a sign that I have, and when something's thrown at you, you got to take it, especially when that's the only thing I can really go off of as at this point. I was wrong about Chris. I'll admit that. So I'm very sorry about that. But my gut is telling me go Amy. So that's where my vote is.
Okay, next person to vote is Robbie.
Zach, I voted for you. I don't really. I'm still. This is my first time playing a Traders game, so I'm still like learning the ropes. I just think you might like to sweet talk your way out of things, but that's why I voted for you.
Okay, next up is Colleen. I'm trying to find the Zoom link.
Hi. I voted for Josiah just because I feel like you're questioning like so many people and nobody's questioning you at this point. So, and I feel like that's maybe a way for you to like get people off your back in a way, but I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going off of with this vote.
Okay, next person to vote is Carlos.
I voted for Zach because your comment, I get if you like you're not you I don't know if you're a traitor or not, but the comment of saying like, oh, there was no traitor put in, like it confirmed it, that when there was no real confirmation was a little sus.
Okay, I will go back to Aaron, see if he can speak.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Ah, we're doing good now. Um, right. So, um, I voted for one. Uh, I'm not gonna lie, I just have no reason why. I don't know what's happening right now. I just kind of looked at the screen and was like, oh, I like to name one, and I just went with it. So I'm sorry.
The next person to vote is Coach Ossie.
I voted for Zach. It just sounded like he was trying to explain some stuff away and made me really suspicious of him. So that's why.
Okay. Just want to clarify to everyone that Zach's pronouns are they, them. Just want to say that quickly,
Who
just in case people didn't know
who
that.
did Aaron vote for? Sorry,
Aaron
it
voted for one. Okay. Going to the next person is actually one. Okay. Okay.
It's me again. I will say I stuck to my guns. I kept it on Amy, but it's not because I just didn't hear anything from Amy that round table. And I honestly kind of think Zach's fumble was just like a fumble because Zach, I don't know. I don't know. But we'll find out, I guess. But yeah, I voted for Amy.
Okay, next person to vote is Amy.
I voted for Aaron just for this switching up names.
Okay, next person to vote is Benji.
I'm very tired.
I voted Aaron because Aaron voted me.
Okay,
Sorry, Beth.
the last person to vote this round is Brandon.
Am I muted? Yeah, sorry. I voted for Zach.
Okay, so by a vote of 7 to 2 to 2 to 1 to 1 to 1, Zach with 7 votes, you have been banished, which means I need you to step into the circle of truth and let us know if you are a traitor or a faithful. And you're on mute for the whole time, so just to clarify that.
I am a faithful, and I hope the traitors win because against guys better than a faithful.
That is correct. That is a faithful, which means that is another faithful out the door. You're not doing very well so far. We will be going into a what's it called? Shield challenge. Just give me a second. Just to clarify, this shield will be a public shield. For this shield, I'm going to ask you to bump the main traitors chat. Let me bump that. There we go. There will be just one shield up for grabs. The first person to send a GIF of what I ask for will gain the shield for the round. Is there any questions on that? That is as simple as it is.
Wait, we're
Okay.
sending it in the traders chat.
Yeah, the main Traitors Mini
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna say a. By the way, the people that are messaging me ABC, that was about an hour ago. No, it wasn't an hour. Sure. I need to change that. But that I will say that that has been claimed. I'm not going to say what it is. Okay. First person to send me a GIF of the Spice Girls in memory of Zach, because Zach loves Spice Girls. I said the Spice Girls. I'm gonna give that to Colleen because Carlos only sent one of them, which is not what I asked for. So with that, Colleen, congratulations, you have won the Murder Shield for this round.
Thank you.
I'm going to give everyone a chance to speak up and talk now for 90 seconds before the next murder.
I ain't gonna lie, I just want to live. Please.
Guys,
Let
we
me
should
survive.
we should keep Aaron alive. He could be bait.
Exactly. I like that. I can be bait. I'm a sacrificial lamb.
One would like to stay alive too. Yeah.
Hey, so I do want to hear. I have a question for Colleen, actually. You know,
Yeah.
so Colleen, we're gonna finally hear from you today. So hopefully this helps
Yeah.
your. So I'm not gonna ask you why you voted for me. I just wanted to let you know
Yeah.
the reasoning behind what I'm doing. And the thing is, I pick up on little things, right? And
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm factually correct. Like, definitely not. Like the thing with Chris was just a hunch. I was like, grab at whatever you can, whatever the case may be, because whatever someone says, they could slip up and give away their position. So that's where I was going. But I want to hear from you, and I think everyone else wants to hear from you. What is your thought process going through with how you're voting, basically?
I'm just going with like who is like more talkative than others, because sometimes that can throw someone off. Maybe. And then, so that makes me feel like when somebody talks a lot, it makes me feel like they're trying to get like the light off of them. So that's why I'm voting the way I did that round, because
Got
I
you.
feel like, yeah,
Got you. Yeah, nothing against you. Don't worry. I'm not trying to pin anything on you. It's just a simple question.
no worries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what action stars always do. Straight.
Okay, that is time. I do need everyone to turn their cameras off. I need the traitors to meet me at the traitors lair, and good luck, everyone. Okay, if I ask you to turn your camera on, you have not been murdered by the traitors and have survived the round. First person to turn their camera on is Brandon. Next person to turn their camera on is Coach RC. Next two people to turn their cameras on are Judy and Carlos. Okay, next two people to turn their cameras on are Amy and Benji. Next two people to turn their cameras on are Juan and Colleen. Down to Aaron, Robbie, and Durfee. Next person to turn their camera on is Aaron. Final person to turn their camera on is Robbie. That means by order of the traitors, Durfee, I'm sorry, you have been murdered. You can't speak up right now, but if I'm gonna add, I have actually just made a graveyard chat with people that have been murdered or banished so far, so I'll add you to that and you can discuss your thoughts there. Thank you for playing. I haven't hosted you before. Yeah, everyone else, I'll give you 2 minutes to chat. Actually, 3 minutes because it's banishment. 3 minutes.
Oh, you're so kind.
Thank you, 3.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Whoever you may be.
So this murder, he was somebody that was very vocal against Amy. So I feel like murdering him is either a pin on Amy or is a sus on Amy. So
Yeah,
I absolutely know
it's
it's a pin
either
on me.
like a double bluff or like it could be double bluff or it could be just a really good move and it could be just like a very much what would you say like just a move like you get what I mean.
yeah.
Yeah, I felt like him being murdered was really crazy. I didn't expect him to be the one next because I really
I
thought he was a
Neither did I,
traitor.
but
no, because that whole
I
time
think it
my
might have
camera
been
was
a
off.
murder.
I was just like,
Yeah,
if
I
I die,
knew he wasn't a traitor. Just with
I was just
me
like,
having my camera on that first round, he wouldn't have seen it if he was a traitor.
Yeah, he was very vocal about it.
okay, but I'm confused because we just had people saying that like I I, I want to come after people who are more vocal because it seems like people are trying to throw the sin off. But now y'all are saying, oh, he was so vocal, he's definitely not a traitor. Which one?
No, I'm
That's
I'm not saying he
very
wasn't a traitor
confusing.
because he was vocal. I'm saying he wasn't a traitor because he saw my camera on.
Mhm.
If
And no,
he was a
like I said,
traitor,
I
he
was
would have been
scared.
over.
I was saying if I get voted out here, it's definitely like either Amy is part of it, someone's trying to frame Amy because I only voted for Amy twice, or it's someone in that group that voted together the first round because none of them have been like in danger, which is weird because none of them have been killed or voted out. So
I
Well,
feel
who
I
it's
don't
voted
know who it
getting
first
was.
round?
I feel like it's getting low in numbers and we haven't found a single trader. So like people that are quiet should probably start speaking more because there's no way we can find these traders out without people actively
I'm
participating.
really quiet because I'm new. I thought it was a smart move by the traders. Obviously he was throwing names out, so to me it was like a smart move from them to possibly like do that. So I guess maybe it would be someone who was like trying to make him a scapegoat for everything.
I also have not seen any like because I've been like watching everyone. I haven't seen anyone basically stick out who I think could be a traitor. That's really why I haven't really said anything yet because I genuinely don't know. I'm not gonna be like, I'm just gonna be straight up. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you look to the left, you're a traitor. Like, I'm not gonna do that. So it is what it is, but I don't know. I haven't seen nothing's really jumped out at me to say, oh, this person's a traitor.
I'm gonna be honest. My only criteria is the people who voted for Zach. I don't think Carlos is. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Carlos is, and I don't think Brandon is. But everybody else who voted for Zach voted together the first round, and And those are
Oh.
also people who haven't spoken up as much. And I'm just not
But
trying to go home.
I didn't vote for Zach that round though. I did vote for
I voted only
Josiah.
for Zach because I didn't want to throw another name out of there.
That's fine.
So
If you didn't vote for Zach, that's fine. I'm just saying the people that did
Yeah.
have
Well,
kind of haven't spoken up.
I'll be honest.
Oh, no.
I can't remember who I voted for in the
I'm just
first
really
round.
new to this type of people too, so I don't really like have a name. I did join late, so I didn't know the list until I actually came in.
I didn't think you were either, Brandon. I don't think you're a traitor, Brandon. I
And
don't think Carlos is a traitor because Zach did kind of flip up with his words too.
yeah, Zach, it seemed like Zach was trying to convince us that he wasn't a traitor. That's why I thought he might be a traitor. But
and like when I did vote you out the first round, it wasn't toward you, it was because I didn't know.
I can't believe
All
how
right, we have 1 minute. We have 1 minute.
fire got Ricky killed.
I still have no idea.
I'm
Leave
keeping
it
my vote
alone.
the same. I don't know if I can say that, but
What's
I
your
have
vote?
nothing
What's
else
your
to go
vote,
off.
Juan?
City.
Juan, who are you voting? Amy?
You got a lot of good.
Who's got Family Guy on? Because that's the
I
first
don't
thing.
think he's a traitor.
You don't.
I don't.
Trudy, are you a traitor?
No. But the reason why I don't think Amy's the traitor is because the person that was just killed was sus on Amy.
True.
So it don't make no sense to me that he would be a traitor. Because
So
I
you're
don't
saying
think she would kill him.
Because realistically, if it was it,
Okay, and that is time. I need everyone to send me a vote on Facebook as to who you believe is a traitor. Just remember no messaging each other. Thank you. Okay. All votes will need to be recast. A power has been played this round. This power is called the safety stone, and the holder of this power had to play it on another player in the game. It is called a safety stone, and they are ineligible to be voted for at banishment. The person that this power has been played on is Amy. That means you need to re-vote. You cannot vote for Amy. Thank you. You can all vote again now. I'm going to just give you, actually going to give you 2 minutes again just to discuss prior to voting, starting now.
What in the Survivor?
That is very interesting.
Whoever that was, thank you.
Here's why I find this interesting because like there wasn't a lot of argument from Amy to clear her name. So it's almost like you knew that you were gonna get saved or something of the sort.
Yeah, like it's kind of case like who thought that Amy was the vote and then they could save her in a way.
I honestly didn't even think Amy was going to get votes beside me. So that's also why that surprised me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly,
like
it surprises me just as much as it surprises y'all.
Vote X.
It would make sense
Yeah, I
that
don't know.
All they had left of it was the name tag.
Oh God, we can't hear. Sorry, we can't hear you. Coach. Go again. Sorry.
Come on, Benji.
Yeah, Coach Williams. Yeah, we can't. I think you're on mute.
Wait, what about me? I was about tied up.
Who are we voting for? Because there's 1 minute left, and someone.
Who has a shield again? Was that public?
Hi, Mr.
No,
Stewart.
that wasn't public. The shield wasn't, just the power.
Call you back? What? Oh, I see. Hi. Why did you not tell me Mr. Strickland offered you your
Well,
job
did
back?
anybody
Well,
that did anybody not vote for
I think
Amy
your
that
customers are
round?
lined up out the door.
I
Does
didn't vote
anybody
Amy.
want to like say
I
who
didn't.
like they might have voted for?
I didn't vote for Amy. I just don't think she is
Because
a
I
traitor,
voted for.
honestly.
because I did vote for
Right.
us.
Okay, with that, that is your 2 minutes. I do need everyone to vote. The only person that cannot receive votes is Amy. I need one vote, so if you haven't voted, please. I need one vote, so if you haven't voted, please vote. Call this person out because it doesn't look like they're at their computer. Aaron, I need a vote from you. Because, wait.
I already voted.
Don't have a vote. I restarted the vote. Still need a vote. Okay. Have the votes finally. I'm gonna go through one by one, the first person. Just to clarify, this is shuffled each time, so if you're first a few times, it's just a random shuffle. First person to vote is Coach RC.
I went ahead and voted for Juan, just because he's been very vocal. I don't have another reason. Sorry, no hard feelings. That's just who I had to vote for.
Okay, next vote is from Carlos.
I voted for Colleen. Not a lot of reasons, but it was very random and yeah.
Okay, next vote is from Juan.
We need us to make our minds up on if we're vocal and we're bad or if we're not vocal. But my vote was for Colleen. It's just stuff isn't adding up. I don't know what's not adding up, but it's not for me at least. But yeah.
Okay, Colleen, your next vote.
I voted for Judy just because right when I asked her right when she was a traitor, she pinned it on someone else. She pinned it right on Amy right when I asked her, "Are you a traitor, Judy?" Yeah, like, "No, Amy is." And then I was like, "Oh, okay, well, that kind of, yeah."
I would say Amy.
You make a good traitor. Yeah, you would make a good traitor, Judy.
Okay, next person to vote is Benji.
I have no fucking clue who it could be, so I just put in my vote. But I'm pretty sure it's not this person. I just voted Robbie because I have no clue at all.
Okay, next person to vote is Judy.
I picked a name out of clear air. And I'm sorry, Robbie. I just put your name down.
Okay, next person to vote is Robbie.
I voted for you, Colleen, just because your name has been out there, and I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
Okay, next person to vote is Brandon.
Unfortunately, I do not think this person is a traitor, but my reasoning is terrible. I voted for Aaron.
Okay, and next person to vote is Amy.
I voted for Juan just because you voted for me twice.
Okay, and the final person to vote is Aaron.
Oh my God, Brandon, I voted for you too. To be fair, I literally same as you. I have no kind of reason. I don't know. Just I guess sort of traitor. I feel like you'd be a really good traitor, and that's the vibes I'm getting. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. We're 1-1 now. It's okay. I got you.
We're even.
We're
this
even.
This time it was a close vote. It was 3-2 to 2 to 1 to 1 to 1. But with 3 votes, Colleen, you have been banished. So now it's time to step into the circle of truth and let us know if you are a traitor or a faithful.
Honestly, I'm just so happy right now that I was a faithful for once and not 5 times in a row being a traitor. That shit's hard. So, yeah, I was a faithful. So,
But I am not
yeah.
because there are a lot more.
Okay, thank you, Colleen, for playing. I will add you to the graveyard chat where you can discuss who you think is a traitor. Congratulations, guys. You got another faithful out. Congrats to the traitors, actually. With that said, I will get a show competition ready, but I'll give you a minute to discuss while I'm getting that up. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm really confused as fuck. I mean, I was confused anyway, but
It's all much confusing because I started as soon as she said why her reasoning for Judy was, I started sussing her too.
Yeah.
But I didn't say that I thought you were a traitor, Amy.
That's why I started sussing her, because you didn't say that.
I know, I didn't say that.
I just started
I don't
sussing up just the way
understand.
she came on and started talking about like after the power was used. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? And it just threw me off a little bit. But
Okay, guys, we are at final 9 now. There will be again one shield up for grabs. It will be anonymous. This time we are going to be doing a mini game. I'm going to send a link. Person with the best score will get the shield. Send it to me. You might want to bump my messages on Facebook. I will send the link to both the chat as well as the Zoom chat. Just a second, if I can
Wait,
find
what?
it.
The main chat on Facebook?
Yeah, I'll send it to both because I know that some people find it's easier on there and some people.
I don't even know where it is. Oh, there it is.
I've just bumped it, so okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to send a link. Just
Do we have like a certain amount of time to complete this, or
I'm going to give you 3 minutes, and then I'll give you a 30-second countdown so that you can start sending in screenshots. You only get to send in one screenshot, so if you screenshot more than one, just only send in one. Otherwise, it won't count when you send a second one that's bigger. That's a better score.
Do
I will
we
let
send it to you privately?
Yeah, because it's an anonymous shield. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And then after that, we'll go into a murder, and then we will see who will get to the final 8. Okay, with that, I'm going to send the link to the Zoom chat and the Facebook chat. Good luck, everyone. Please tell me if anyone's got any issues with the game as well. Thanks, because you know everyone has issues with games. And I'm going to play this boring music again because I can't be bothered to find any other music.
are we playing like the classic or the arcade one?
Oh, just play the classic. Yeah, that's fine. Shout out to any audience members that are watching. I did post it on Crazy Minis. I did post it on somewhere else as well. Don't know who's watching, but if you are, thanks for watching. And discuss in the YouTube comments who you think is a traitor. Okay. Just to let everyone know, you've just got just under a minute. "30-second countdown. Get them screenshots in." Okay, I've messaged the person that has won the shield on Facebook. You can let people know if you want it, or you can not. It's entirely up to you
What
if
was
you
the
have.
high score?
Not going to say.
Oh.
Also, I will, yeah, if you haven't got the shield, you can say you got it. It's up to you. With that said, I'll give you 2 minutes to discuss prior to the murder.
Okay, well, Benji, since you voted for me, I think you're a traitor.
I mean, I did say I didn't have a fucking clue.
Well, I mean, you keep saying I don't know who it is, so maybe you're just,
Flanking it.
yeah.
No, I'm just stuck on. I did this last time, and I kept on getting it wrong.
That's okay. I think you're a traitor.
Fair enough then. I don't know if I'm faithful, so you believe what you win.
I will.
We're at final what? Final 9?
What city? What happened?
Are we at final 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got 1 minute left to discuss before the murder.
I'm just letting somebody else talk since I'm really vocal. That's why I'm quieter right now.
Nobody wants to be vocal though. That's the problem.
I
You
know.
go in games and you go vocal and then you get voted out. You don't go games, you don't get vocal, you get voted out. So I'm confused.
I mean, I threw a name out there, so.
And you threw Benji's name, right?
Yeah. No, has anyone said Benji's name all game? No.
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 Do we keep-
Exactly.
do we keep getting faithfuls out? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So it's time to get a traitor out. I think Benji's a traitor.
But what is your reasoning? That's what I would like to know. Just because I voted you.
Yeah, but you keep saying, I don't know who's a traitor. I don't know who's a traitor. So you're sitting back and letting everyone else do all the dirty work. So you could just, I don't know. I just think you're a traitor. That's why.
Here's the thing, there's a lot of people that have said that they don't have a clue, especially after Deppy went and
Okay.
then with Amy getting the safety and all that. So
Honestly, my theory is whoever did.
Okay, with that, that is time. I need the traitors to head to the traitors there. Everyone, can you turn your cameras off? Good luck. And who will be the next murdered? Okay, if I ask you to turn your camera on, it means you have not been murdered and you've made it through the night. First two people to turn their cameras on are Coach RC and Judy. Next person to turn their camera on is Aaron. Next person to turn their camera on is Carlos. Next person to turn their camera on is Juan. The next two people to turn their cameras on are Benji and Amy. It's down to Brandon and Robbie. The maybe last person. The last person to turn their camera on is Brandon, which means by order of the traitors. Robbie, you have been murdered. Just want to say thanks for playing. Fortunately, you cannot turn your camera on and say anything, but I will add you to the graveyard chat. We'll be able to discuss with everyone that's been eliminated so far who you believe is a traitor. Thanks for coming to play. I know you were in, you came last minute, and I'm glad you did. And I hope you had fun with your first traitors game. Everyone else, I'm going to give you 3 minutes to discuss prior to voting on the banishment.
Well,
Thank you. Congratulations, Final Eight.
I'm having trouble hearing people.
Nobody's speaking.
Oh, okay, so not. I couldn't tell if it was my AirPods or okay. I kept getting green box.
Oh, yeah.
Use this time effectively before you vote.
Yeah, this is.
Maybe explain why you're not a traitor. Is anyone here a traitor?
I mean, there's got to
Body
be
count.
traitors.
There's got to be at least two, I think. Do we think there's two in here, though?
I think
yeah,
there's at least
we
two.
haven't caught a single one, so there's.
Oh,
Last
yeah, okay,
time
so-
Nathan did this, there was
Mhm.
two,
There might be
and then one
three
got
if we haven't got.
recruited.
So there could be three.
This is the last time I played. I don't know if Nathan's done any different this time. But I know from what happened last, well, with Robbie dying now, that's put a target on my back.
Sure does.
So,
but doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it puts a thing
Honestly,
on mine
that's
because
I
voted Robbie.
That's happened every round
okay,
too.
Here's kind of like my insight. Derpy dies. That puts a target on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was vocal about me. Robbie calls Benji out.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie dies. That now puts a target on Benji as well.
So do you think the murder is being strategic? Oh my god, I can't say the word. Strategic.
Yes, they are absolutely being strategic about it. I really believe that a traitor used the power on me so that they could continue to put that light on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the distraction from the traitors.
I just want to know too, like Amy and Aaron, like if I haven't voted Aaron, but Amy in general, like if voting each other is pointless, like I know I'm a faithful. Like, and the only reason I was still voting you is because I had no indication of my vote going anywhere
Amy,
else.
I never voted
just
you
want
one
to
time.
throw it. But if we're just wasting our vote voting each other, why don't we just bring it together? Like, who would you want to vote? Because at this point, every time I voted for somebody, it's been wrong, and I get called out for being loud, even though I'm wrong. So.
I really think Amy and Benji are both faithful because I think the traitors are making them look or trying to make them look like they're traitors.
So
That's
Judy,
what
who
I
are you?
think.
Who do you think it is?
I think they're trying to outsmart us.
I'm just asking. I'm not.
I'm positive Amy and Benji are faithfuls, so it's narrowing it down. Now,
So it's either
one very vocal, but I don't know if that means
I don't think Juan would have voted me every single time if he was a traitor.
Okay.
If he was a traitor, he wouldn't have voted me because he would have wanted me to stay in this game.
By process of elimination, that only leaves like
well, that's narrowing
myself, Aaron, and Brandon. If there's any sauce on me, you guys can ask me questions. I know I'm a faithful, and I don't know if I have to clarify anything for you guys, but I'm happy to because I know that I don't have anything to hide.
Aaron's been pretty quiet, and that's the only reason why I based my vote off of Aaron, but I have no idea at this point. I've always been
gonna say
faithful.
straight out, I'm a faithful. I barely got the understanding of this game. I'm a faithful. I've just been trying to go with the flow and figure it out. So
Whoever the damn
That's
traitors
why
are good.
a mystery, and I love a mystery.
Need to solve it because they are
Yeah.
doing a good job. Um, I don't know. What do you think, Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron's not. Aaron thought it was me, but
Then
Aaron,
Aaron
what?
randomly voted me.
Aaron, if you're
He,
talking,
yeah.
you're on mute.
Oh,
We can't hear
Aaron, your
you.
thing's done the thing again.
Disconnect from audio
Aaron,
and then connect to audio.
Aaron, you might have to come back to Zoom because for some reason I can't hear you. If you want to put any thoughts in the main chat, feel free to do so because, yeah.
So that basically gets us nowhere.
Can you just pause conversation a second just while we wait for Aaron? Because then it's fair.
Okay, doesn't. My AirPod.
You can chat about non-game if you wish.
Oh, non-game. Okay, I was.
What
It's
what
nice
do I
to
want for dinner, y'all?
it's nice to meet you all. I'm Brandon.
Were we what, Amy?
What do I want for dinner?
Other options?
Anything on DoorDash.
Oh, I don't know DoorDash.
You know, if you had a cookout, that would be a
Mackey's.
great option. But
Mackey's. Oh no, you won't know what Mackey's mean, do you?
McDonald's.
Yes. At least somebody understands my language.
Where are you from, Benji?
The British land.
Okay, Aaron, can you speak? 'Cause if you can, I'm going to restart the timer.
Hello?
You've only got
There we go.
Oh, you
37
can
seconds
hear me.
left.
Yay. That's good.
37 seconds left starting now.
Oh, shit. Do I restart 7 seconds? Oh, okay. I ain't a traitor. So it's a waste of vote if it's me. I'm not gonna lie, I do not know who the fuck is the traitors. Um, I don't know. I'm literally just gonna spin a wheel and vote. I just don't know. If you want to vote me, fair, that's grand. But I'm not a traitor. That's the main thing. But yeah, if you do want to vote me, okay.
Okay, that is time. I need everyone to send in a vote for who you believe is a traitor. Good luck, everyone. Okay, so we are going to go to Aaron for the first vote.
Me? Right. I kind of just said we don't go away from a broken fiddle. So I just went with Brandon H. I'm sorry, I literally have no reason why, but I just we go with it. Sorry.
Okay, next vote is from Benji.
For Aaron, because throughout all of the tables and the talks and stuff, you're the least one who's contributed. But I know how you play games sometimes.
Okay, next
So
vote.
with
Oh,
that wasn't funny. Yeah,
sorry, I thought.
and with the way the trait is being, and with what me and Amy have talked about, with the way the trait is being, you have done that in the past. So I feel like you being quiet is the way to get by.
Okay,
That's the
next vote
reason.
is from Brandon.
My vote is right back at you, Aaron.
Okay, next vote. Oh, I'm just waiting for her to get back on because she got kicked from the Zoom.
Oh, you got kicked.
Coach RC. I will just clarify as well, Coach RC, because you were just off the Zoom, who the votes have come from so far. So we've had Aaron voted for Brandon, Benji voted for Aaron, Brandon voted for Aaron, and now Coach RC, you are next. You're on mute, by the way.
You're good.
Okay, I voted for Brandon, just because, like, one, he waited until now to reach out, and which I thought was really suspicious, and two, just the way you were directing the conversation. Sorry.
Okay, next vote is from Judy.
Well, I'm narrowing it down. I think Amy is quite a faithful. I think Benji is a faithful, and one is a faithful. So to narrow it down, I wrote down Brandon's name.
Okay, the next vote is from Carlos.
I voted for Coach RC. Not a lot of reasons other than there was previous talks about targeting people that talk or the talkative ones, and in the game that we're on Zoom, and it's easy for like traders who kind of go silent. So I think that we benefit from people speaking out, and I just thought that was a little sus.
Okay, next vote is from Juan.
Um, my vote was also for Coach, but it was because you voted for me and I didn't understand the reason. Well, it's because you said I was vocal, but that was it. But you also voted for me. Another reason is you didn't. I don't know. I just every time I voted, it's been wrong, so I could be wrong again. But that's just where my vote landed.
Okay, and the final vote is from Amy.
I also voted for Coach RC. Pretty much just I haven't heard enough from you to really, base it upon anything else.
Okay, so this round we have a vote of 3-2. Brandon and Coach RC both received 3 votes. Aaron received 2. I will give you a minute, so use that time effectively, both the people who are currently up for being voted. After that, the 6 other people will re-vote. Just to clarify, if you do tie again, you will go to a wheel where anyone could be eliminated. So you will want to make a decision. Good luck.
Question, what's the votes like?
I think it's a tie between Brandon and Coach RC.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
off the
it's a
hook. It's
tie
just the
between me
6
and
of you.
Brandon.
So let's give both Brandon and RC a chance to speak.
Okay. I'm not a trader. I'm sorry if I came out that way. I played other games where it's a good reason to give it, like, if you're too quiet or too loud. So that was my reasoning. It wasn't because I was coming after you personally. I'm definitely not the traitor. I've been trying to work out who is, along with the rest of you. So that's where I'm at, honestly. That's why maybe I've been too quiet is because like I haven't played one of these before. And so, I'm just trying to do that. I'm gonna move it over to Brandon.
Okay, I'm just gonna make it nice and sweet. I am not. I am always 100% a trick. Faithful. I have not once said Carl's name. I've never voted Amy. I've never put Judy. Unfortunately, Aaron and Juan. I'm sorry. Juan was just because the first vote. I am still 100% thinking there are traitors. She has more of a power to be a traitor than I do, just in that form of she's more vocal than I was, and plus, Benji. I also never voted for you, bud. I hope we can figure out this trade.
I'm sorry to meet you, but I did say a minute. That's what I do, unfortunately. I do need everyone to revote. If you are not Brandon or Coach RC, no discussion on Facebook, just send me a vote, thank you. Remember, if it's a tie, I will go to a wheel and one of you will be eliminated from this game. So you do want to make sure that you are voting and it is not a tie. Okay, I'll get you to all go through your votes again. Aaron, you're first. Aaron, I need your vote. Okay, Aaron, if you're not there, I will say your vote because we do need to continue with this game.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, I'm asking you to reveal it.
Oh, reveal it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't realize. Coach RC, I voted for.
Okay, next person. Just this time, just say the name, don't have to explain. Next person is Benji.
What? Do I not give an explanation?
If you really want to, yeah, but we're just trying to push the game along.
I voted Brandon, but it's only because when you were trying to explain, you did slip up by starting to say traitor, and then you suddenly changed it. Sorry.
Okay, next person is Judy.
I voted again for Brandon.
Okay, Carlos.
I kept my vote for RC.
Okay, next person is Juan.
I also kept my vote for Coach RC.
Okay, and the last vote is from Amy.
I actually switched my vote to Brandon for the same reason as Benji.
With that, we do have a tie, which means congratulations, everyone. I'm going to put you all on a wheel. Whoever it lands on will be banished. We love a tie.
Fuck you, Nathan.
I did say not to make it a tie, did I not?
You did, to be fair.
I gave you 2 minutes, and oh no, I gave you 1 minute. Still made it a tie, so there's that.
What the fuck?
I've been seeing angel numbers all week, and it's better be for this moment.
So everybody's going on a wheel?
Yep.
Yep. Because you could
like I said, I have not said anybody's name on here. But okay.
And I don't think this game is about saying names. I think this game is about being a traitor of.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to prove you guys wrong if I get out.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. The first person it lands on will be eliminated. Don't say anything until I ask you to, and then I'll ask you to step into the circle of truth and let us know if you are a traitor or faithful. Okay, waiting for it to load. I've got all the people on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I can't see anything.
Can't you?
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Okay, I'm going to spin it. Good luck, everyone.
I can't see it.
Swipe. If you're on your phone, swipe to the right.
Okay, with that, Benji,
Your
will
wheels hate me.
hands on you. Um, I do need you to step into the circle of truth and let us know if you are a traitor or a faithful.
I am indeed a faithful.
Okay, with that,
Through and
Benji,
through.
thank you for playing. You will be added to the.
Can I just switch devices real quick? My phone's at 8.
Yep. You will be added to the graveyard chat. Unfortunately, as you were not able to come to a decision, the wheel did decide to banish Benji. Thank you for playing.
Why do your wheels hate me?
They do.
Oh, well, good luck, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a minute to talk. Who's left? I feel like multiple people have left the Zoom. Just a second.
I'm still here.
I got kicked again, but it brought me right back in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
HRC repping.
Okay, final 7. 1 second. Okay, is everyone here? I'm just waiting for Brandon to come back. I'll wait for Brandon to come back. You've got no traitors. There's definitely still a traitor there, just to clarify. Okay, so for this next shield, I will be sending a link to a pipe puzzle. How that works, if you don't know what that is, you need to make sure that all of the pipes are linked so that the water is successfully go. It'll come up saying you've completed it. I don't really know how else to explain it at 4 a.m. other than you have to link all the pipes together. So yeah, just do your best, right? You need to make sure you're sending me the screenshot to my messages on Facebook. First person to complete it will get the shield.
I don't even know what we're doing. I just switched devices.
Yeah, I will re-explain. So it is a pipe puzzle. I'll send the link in both of the chats. You basically have to, I don't really know how to explain a pipe puzzle. You have to just basically get the water to flow through the puzzle. When it's done, you'll know what to do when you see it. That's all I'm going to say. Send
Okay.
this screenshot to me on Facebook, and yeah, good luck. Right, can someone bump the main chat? That would be great. That would be so helpful. Thank you. Okay, good luck, everyone. I'm going to send the link now, and let me just make sure. Just make sure it's on 4x4. You don't need it to be any more difficult than that. Okay, good luck. If you get through this and you have this shield, you will get to the final 6. Just to clarify, this will be the final murder. So you're going to want to get this shield.
My thing's not working. What the hell?
Judy's got her magnifying glass out. You see it. Still up for grabs. Okay, the shield has been claimed. Again, I'll say if you want to tell people you have the shield, you can, or you can keep that hidden. If you haven't got the shield, you can tell people you've got the shield even though you haven't. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to discuss before we go into the final murder.
Y'all wheels hate me, and I'm surprised it didn't hate me today.
I just want to quickly say, Aaron, I do need your camera on. I do need because otherwise, yeah.
So y'all, I'm stumped. I don't know.
I'm completely stumped.
I didn't think it was Brandon, but
it's you guys can vote for whatever. I am 100% a faithful, and I have always been a faithful. I have never been a traitor, and for those who don't know me, which is probably the 5 of you, I have no reason not to lie to you in this. No reason. I know it's a game, but I'm just letting you 100% know I am 100% a faithful. And I joined late. So you guys were
Yeah,
already playing.
I feel like we're now like non-traders, the faithful are being targeted again because I'm faithful 100%, and I'm not quite sure where that came from, except for that I got kicked offline, but whatever. Um, so
Well, I think what it is we're just trying to narrow it down. Like Benji, he was faithful. We knew he was faithful. Amy, I 100% think she's faithful. Juan, I 100% think he's faithful. Everybody else, I don't know.
well, don't kill me tonight.
With that said, that is time. I need the traitor, sorry, to head to the traitor's lair. Everyone else, turn your cameras off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who isn't in here? Is Aaron here? Okay, anyway, I will ask him to come back to the Zoom, but yeah, everyone turn your cameras off. Okay. If I say your name, it means you have not been murdered. So the first person, just give me a second, sorry. First person to turn their camera on is Brandon. Next person to turn their camera on. Is Brandon here?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to.
No worries. The
Sorry.
next person to turn their camera on is Coach RC. Next person to put their camera on is Amy. Next person to put their camera on is Judy. Next person to put their camera on is Aaron. Next person to turn their camera on is Juan, sorry, bad at pronouncing names. The next person to turn their camera on is Carlos. However, I can reveal that two of you have been put on trial, so one of those two people will be murdered at the end of a discussion period. Those two people are Carlos and Juan. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to discuss, and then there will be a murder.
That's interesting.
I'm
not
very
surprised.
confused on what's happening like with this. Like, so two people are going to be up for trial, and we decide, is it?
I
Do
think they
we
have a
vote?
competition.
No, I think one of us gets murdered, but I don't know if we vote beforehand.
Oh,
I'll just clarify that the traitors have decided to put two people on trial. They can choose themselves if they want to. At the end of this 2 minutes, one of you two may be murdered, unless, well, unless there's any shills in play. So there's that. I'll give you the 2 minutes.
Well,
well, I've been half asleep,
if you want
so
to go
I
first,
won't
Carlos,
die
yeah.
shield.
No, I mean, I'm not surprised that they put me up here, honestly. Um, there's only seven of us here, so if you remove Juan and I from the equation, there's only five possible people. Two out of those people are likely to be traitor. So yeah, good luck with your murders.
I'm not gonna lie. I still got my sights on the people who switched their votes last round. Because what's the point of switching it? Like, I don't know. That threw me for a loop. But whoever y'all pick to get rid of, I mean, it's obvious that both of us are faithful. Well, I guess not, because they can put on anyone on trial. But I don't see them just putting a traitor on trial unless it's just an easy way to get out of faithful. But do what y'all do. I've said my piece this whole game. I've been quiet the last couple rounds because I didn't want to be targeted for being too loud. But when I don't say shit, it's crickets. Um, to the people who've been playing this game as a trader, and y'all been killing that shit, y'all have been killing it. I don't know how, but y'all been killing it.
Okay. Can I just get everyone to turn their cameras off because one of you two may be killed. Good luck. Traitors, I need you to head to Traitors' lair. Cameras off, please. Thank you. Aaron, I need your camera off. Aaron, I need your camera off. Okay. So can I get everyone except from Carlos and Juan to turn their cameras back on? Okay. Waiting. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I just need Aaron to turn your camera on, please. Aaron, I do need you to turn your camera on. Okay. Person who can turn their camera on is Carlos and Juan. That is all. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to discuss prior to the next banishment.
They tried it.
They really did. So
I genuinely think Coach RC is one of the traitors. Like, there's something about, like, I've been sussing in a while. I really don't think it's Amy because Amy voted for Coach RC last round. But there's only so many people. I think Judy's honestly sus as well.
Amy also switched, but I don't think that was because Amy
I
thinks, but it's just
switched only because of the way that Brandon said that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah,
just
I know
like
what you're
really
talking about.
stuck out to
That
me.
took me
I
off too.
honestly I think both of them might be.
Amy, I think it's you at this point. Because when you started speaking about Carlos and Juan being saved, you kind of had that smile that you're like, oh, they both got saved type look. So I really think it's you now at this point.
Yeah, I honestly think it's Amy. I think it was the save earlier was the traitor saving her.
Well, it was absolutely the traitor saving me. I was
Well,
under a
because
lot
you're
of heat.
traitor,
Why would they
I'm
want
100%
me gone?
faithful.
Judy, what
I
you think,
am a
girl?
faithful.
I'm really confused. I thought the traitors was going to kill somebody.
I
They
had a
tried,
shield.
but that was a shield.
I had the shield.
Oh, okay.
I actually had the
So
shield the
they
last
tried.
2 rounds. And I hoped this would have happened that first round, but it didn't. But I'm glad it did this time.
Okay.
They
Okay.
try to kill
Now,
you.
And Juan, I just want to sorry if I pronounce your name wrong.
It's Juan. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Juan, you voted Amy twice, and she's still here. So
Okay, I'm only one vote. No one else is going to vote Amy. Did you vote
I will.
Amy?
If you vote
Okay.
Amy, then I will vote Amy.
I don't think here, like, everybody, like, this is suspicious. Why are we going back on Amy? Like,
Right.
I don't feel like that is the right route at
Like,
this moment.
Brandon, you never once brought up Amy. And like now all of a sudden you're just like, just do Amy since one, you wanted to do that the whole time. Now you want to do what I want. Next question.
I really think that there's a huge, like, very high chance that it's both Brandon and RC.
I don't think it's Brandon just because Coach RC voted for Brandon last round, but I do think Coach RC is one of them. I think
I'm
Brandon
100%
might just be like a
faithful
really
at
bad
this point.
faithful.
I don't know like what you want from me, but
I don't know. Brandon's just outburst was just it just threw me for a loop right then and there. But I'm fine with
well, because
whatever.
I'm getting just really bad. We haven't caught one traitor. I have been nothing but faithful, and like I came in, like Carl said, I came in late, and
that is time. With that said, I do need everyone to vote for who you believe is a traitor. Okay. Now, the first person to vote this round is Coach RC.
You're on mute.
I already said who I was going to vote for. I voted for Amy.
Okay, next vote is from Aaron.
I voted for Brandon H. I voted a few times for him, so I don't know. I just have gotten like I don't know traitor vibes every now and again, and it feels like they're coming true a bit.
Okay, next vote is Judy.
Well, the fact that the coach voted for Amy is very suspicious to me because Amy, she's 100% faithful. I can see that. I voted for the coach. I think she's a traitor. Yep.
Okay, next vote is from Carlos.
I also voted for Coach RC.
Okay, next vote is from Brandon.
I voted for Amy.
Okay, next vote is from One.
I voted for Coach RC.
Okay, and the final vote is from Amy.
I also voted for Coach RC.
Okay, so by a vote of 4 to 2 to 1, that does mean Coach RC, you have been banished. So it's time to step into the circle of truth and let us know if you are a traitor or a faithful.
Congratulations, you've gotten one of the traitors out.
Thank you so much for playing, Coach RC. You did a great job. You got all the way here as a traitor, so you should be proud of yourself. I know it was your first ever Traitors game as well, so I don't think you ever watched it either, did you? So
No.
yeah, you should definitely watch the show. It's good. But yeah, congratulations, you got a traitor out. Coach RC, I will add you to the graveyard. I'm sure they'll all be really happy with you because you murdered a lot of them. With that said, congratulations to everyone else on moving on. I'm going to give you 2 minutes on the clock to discuss before we go to another banishment, because just to clarify, well, actually, what we're actually going to do, just give me a second. I'm going to give you a minute to talk anyway.
Finally.
Freaking
Finally. And Amy, we're going after you.
Well, I know somebody else voted for me on that one.
Who else?
I voted for Amy, but
Why? She is, you can tell she is faithful. Why did you vote for her?
I don't know. I don't know any now after RC leaving. I have no idea who any 5 of you are. So I have no reason for any of my vote. I am quite concerned that Aaron did not vote with you guys too and on the RC plan. So
Neither do you.
Just going to clarify
I
because
think
I'm going to give you another 3 minutes starting from now, and then you will vote again.
I honestly think Aaron is half asleep.
yeah, Aaron doesn't know what the hell. Aaron doesn't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know what I'm voting for. I just write a name and we go with it. And to be fair, like you got a traitor out and we're doing good. I'm happy with us. I did not help in it, but I'm happy that we're getting traitors out.
About damn time.
That's my vibe in it.
So if we vote you out next, would you be like upset? Would you be like
Oh no! Don't vote me out! Don't
I'm
don't
kidding,
you
I'm kidding,
dare!
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Don't you dare! I'm fucking faithful. Don't you fucking dare vote me out! I want to make it to the end. Oh shit! Oh, I dropped the bottle. But I want to make it to the end.
Well, I know the only thing I got going for me is they literally just tried to off my head. So 100% I'm a faithful.
Yep.
Same with Carlos
Yeah.
too, because we wouldn't have gotten put up.
RC was just coming hard for me too. And she was a traitor. So she's not gonna come after another traitor.
RC argued against me. Unfortunately it was between RC and I. So obviously I was on her radar as well because we went in a wheel. against each other. So
truthfully, Brandon, you're the only person that looks suspicious to me. I really believe 100% Amy is faithful. I believe, well, I know Juan has to be faithful. The traitors tried to kill him. You know, and
yeah, and after the one vote of Juan, I never wrote his name down. I've never put him up. I've never said anything about him. Same with Carlos. Like, if you're gonna vote me out, you're gonna be dead ass wrong, and I just want you not to waste your vote. And I want you guys to start thinking between the monks of you, of someone half asleep, somebody who keeps calling me out, and also people that I have not voted for. Why vote for me if I didn't vote for you?
Explain why
for me.
Sorry, what?
That. Why did you vote for Amy? When
I
she
voted,
is clearly a faithful.
I called Amy out because she called me out, and that was what I based my vote on. And that's the only.
We want to get the traitors out. We don't vote for people just because they voted for us.
But if it was between me and RC, like it was for the wheel, then she should have been gone. But you guys switched your vote thinking it was me, and you got a traitor out and you didn't get one out.
Okay, and that is time. I need everyone to submit a vote for who you believe is a traitor. Okay, so I have the vote. So the first person to vote this time will be Amy.
Sorry, I try not to wake people up. I voted for Brandon.
Okay. The next vote is from Carlos.
I still think that perhaps Brandon is just a bad faithful, and Amy voted. I mean, not Amy. Coach RC voted for him the previous round, so I voted for Aaron.
Okay, next person to vote is Brandon.
I voted for Aaron.
Okay, next person to vote is Aaron.
I feel so popular. I voted for Brendan. I don't know. I said from the start. I just had, I don't know, a sense that you might be a traitor. So I'm just going with my gut.
Okay, next vote is from Judy.
Well, I narrowed it down. It's either Brandon or Aaron that is the traitor. I picked one. I picked Brandon, but I know the others were faithful. I know.
Okay, next person to vote is Swamp.
Well, I sent my vote in, and then when I sent it in, something dawned on me that happened, but it was too late, so I couldn't switch my vote. But I don't know if that means anything, so we'll find out if I'm wrong or right. But I'm sorry, Brandon, I voted for you.
Okay, so by a vote of 4-2, Brandon, you have been banished. You can now step into the circle of truth and let us know if you are a traitor or a faithful.
Well, you guys better vote out who you guys think, because I'm 100% a faithful.
Okay, that is correct. You have banished another faithful. I just want to say thanks, Brandon, for playing. I will add you to the graveyard chat and you'll be able to discuss who you think is a traitor or is not a traitor. Is there any traitors left in the game? Maybe there isn't. I'm going to say now that I'm going to give you a minute to talk. After that minute, you can choose to end the game if you wish. If one person chooses to continue the game will be continued and you will go to another banishment. So after a minute, I do need everyone to message me either continue or end game. Usually I wouldn't do it this early, but this game I changed things up. Is there any traitors left? Up to you. 1 minute starts now.
Right. I'll just say it does not look good on me right now. After like he being faithful, I did think he was a traitor, so I am very sorry about that. But like, I am faithful, and like I do want to go to the end, like with rest of faithfuls. But at the same time, I do feel like there is probably a traitor still left among us. Like,
I'm a I'm gonna be honest. The thing that dawned on me after I sent in my vote was that when we got the traitor out, the traitor literally switched their vote to Amy, knowing that she was going out, and maybe Coach was giving us the rest of the work. I don't know. It kind of makes sense, but I don't know. I don't know about Aaron. That could totally be, but that just piqued my interest with Amy, and I know it sucks, but at this point, all I know to go off of is that
Sorry to mute you. I feel horrible doing that middle sentence, but I just need everyone to message me, either continue or end game. I will reveal what everyone said, and then if at least one person says continue, you will vote again. I will give you another minute to discuss prior to that. I'll give you 2 minutes if. Let's have a look. Got 2 votes. How many people are left? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. Final 5. Waiting on one person to vote. Hey, so everyone has voted to continue the game. So we will discuss for another 2 minutes. After that, you will banish again, and then we will go again. And if you want to end the game, then you can. 2 minutes starts now.
What were you saying,
Well,
Juan?
it was no, it's just the whole point that Amy switched her vote. Like I know you voted Coach at first and then switched to Brandon. That's just throwing me off a little bit. I don't know why. Like both you and Brandon switched, so that's why it was throwing me off. Because like maybe Coach was telling Brandon stuff, and then you were like, "Oh shit, I can't vote Coach to get Coach out." And that's just the only thing that's throwing me off. Other than that, I don't know.
No, honestly, the entire reason for me switching that vote was because Brendan said switched the traitor and the faithful. You know,
Yeah.
like I am 100% a traitor faithful.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I still think we should definitely try Aaron first. I think Aaron has been like not voting with us. Like he's just been throwing his vote at Brandon the
I
entire time.
I
It's been like
cannot lie. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
no, that's fair,
Uh,
but like we when even
I'm
when
very sorry about that. But I am
no
a
no
faithful, like, and it would be a mistake to vote me out, like, just because there's definitely a traitor still here, and like I feel like if you vote me out, then you're just voting a faithful out, and then it's just kind of, well, a shitty faithful, but still a faithful. But yeah,
30 minutes, damn.
Like I like the first one better, Nathan.
Um, all I know is faithful. If you want to win this game, you know I'm a faithful. So if people write my name down, we know who that is.
No.
But I don't think that'll happen because that's obvious. But
I
I
really
don't know what
think
to do.
the only
Judy, what do you want to do?
I really want to vote Aaron out because he's the
Okay, that is time. Need everyone to send me their vote as to who you think is a traitor. If you haven't submitted a vote, please send me your vote. Still waiting. Okay, I'm ready with the vote. So the first person is going to be Carlos.
I voted for Aaron.
Okay, next person is Juan.
I voted for Amy. I tried to change it, but I wasn't allowed.
Okay, next person to vote is Judy. You're on mute, by the way, Judy.
I voted for Aaron. Ron, why'd you vote for Amy?
Okay, the next person to vote is Aaron.
I voted for Amy, and I would like people to say Aaron instead of Aaron. I like my name's Aaron. God, but love you all.
Final,
But yeah,
final person to vote is Amy.
I voted for Aaron.
Okay, that does mean by a vote of 3-2. Aaron, you have been banished, and it is now time to stand in the circle of truth and let us know if you are a traitor or a faithful.
my God, why do you hate the Irish? Like, what did I do? Like, I tried to be a great faithful here, and I told you it was going to be a mistake, and you still went with it. But I am a traitor, though, you know. We love that from me. I'm very sorry to anyone else, but I've literally been half asleep during this whole thing. Thank you, Nathan, for having me. I wish I probably could have maybe played a better Traitors game, but I feel like a different vibe I give, so we go with it.
Okay, with that, you have got a traitor out. Aaron, I will add you to the graveyard chat where I'm sure they'll be really, really happy with you. With that said, I'm going to give you a minute and a half to discuss now whether you want to continue the game again or if you want to end now.
Juan, why did you vote for Amy?
Okay, let me. So I was typing and I typed Amy, but I meant Aaron, and I said no, LMAO, Aaron, and they're like, nah, you said Amy first, and I was like, well, but no, I tried to change
So
it, but it
you
wouldn't let me.
100% that Amy is faithful, right?
I am
I mean, I
faithful.
wouldn't say that 100%, but like, I don't
Yeah.
know if either 300% are. But what I do know is that all the times that I played Traders, the mistake that everyone always does is not going to final two. Um, because there could be one more trader. And why not go to two with people you think are 100% faithful? Or no at this point, because I tried to get offed. But that's my
Okay,
plea.
well, I 100% think
Unless
you're
y'all just really want to end it, because I know
you
I'm a faithful.
could be a traitor.
I don't know. I just know that every
Because I
time
don't
that I played and seen people play, they never go to final two. They're like, oh, there's one more. And I'm just like, well,
Well, Carlos, what do you think?
I think we should continue, and I think that Juan is also faithful. That's about it.
Oh, I think so too, but I think Amy is too.
I know, but it's like, do we
I'm
want to risk it?
1,000% faithful.
Do we want to risk that?
Okay, with that said, I do need everyone to message me on Facebook whether to continue or end the game. If at least one person says continue, the game will continue. This just yeah. That's all I'm saying. Please submit your vote if you haven't. Still waiting for a vote. Okay, so I can just clarify, I'm not going to say who said what, but 3 of you said continue and 1 of you said end. Actually, I will say who said what because that's what they do in the show. So I will just actually ask you one by one. Juan, what did you decide to do?
I continue the game.
Judy, what did you decide to do?
I continued the game.
Carlos, what did you decide to do?
I continue the game.
Amy.
I'd say ends.
Okay, with that said, I'm going to give you another 2 minutes to discuss, and then you will vote again. Just to clarify, if it is a tie, I'll let you then vote again. If it is a tie again, I will then put you all on the wheel, and then one of you will be eliminated by the wheel. So you may want to not get it as a tie. With that said, I'll give you 2 minutes now.
Amy, why did you want to continue? I mean, why did you want to end the game?
Because I honestly don't think anybody here is a traitor.
Well, I don't either. But like one said, it's better to be safe than sorry.
True. This is also the furthest that I've ever gotten in Traitors, and I've never watched it.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. I just know that my reasoning for saying that is just that what we know 100% I'm a faithful, and if someone else knows they're 100% a faithful too, I know it's like why risk it, but this isn't like Big Brother or Survivor where like the last person standing wins. This is we're trying to get all the traitors out, and if we know that one person's 100% a faithful, and if you know you are, why not just? I mean, I don't. It could we could all be faithful. That's the point. But either way, it still guarantees a faithful wins, kinda.
Right. Well, one, I 100% think you are faithful, 100%. But now, I always thought Amy was 100% faithful, but now I'm a little bit, I just don't know. Juan, what do you think?
I don't know, and this is the hard part. Like,
I'm going for you.
I want to say that I was pretty vocal. I was nominated with one, and I was pretty vocal to
Can I
get
just get people
out.
to pause? Can I just get you to pause us?
That's true.
Oh,
You
sorry.
are both 100% faithful for real.
Sorry, can I just get you to pause a second? Amy, you on the Zoom still? Because it cut you.
Okay.
I don't want anyone to not have the same fairness as everyone. Just give me a second. Did Amy get kicked?
I'm back.
No.
Are you back? Yeah. Okay, cool. Is that hello? Is Amy there? Amy, do you need to leave the Zoom and come back, or are you? I'll message her on Facebook. Okay, I'll let her rejoin. Good job, everyone, by the way, on getting to the final four. There was, I think, 15 or 13 or 14 people, so done a good job. Okay, I'm going to restart. You've got about a minute left, just because I had to stop the timer. Okay, starting now.
Well, I don't know who was talking. I think Amy and Carlos were saying something. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I know I chose to continue, so I'm going to vote somebody out. I don't know. I get that this is the furthest you've made it in the game, Amy, but ending the game, I don't know. This is hard.
Honestly, I'm fine to go as long as the faithfuls win.
The thing is, the traitors tried to kill Juan and Carlos, so they cannot be a traitor. And Amy, I really did believe that you were a faithful, but I'm right now, I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that is time. I do need everyone to submit a vote on Facebook as to who you believe is a traitor. Okay, I'll go to Amy first.
So basically what I'm going off of, I voted for Judy. Only
Me?
because, yes, only because the only thing that I can really go off on is you were really, really going with so many of us being faithful, and it's almost like a veil to hide behind to make you
Okay.
seem more like a faithful.
Well, I thought you were a faithful 100%.
Okay, the next person to vote is Judy.
Well, I voted for Amy because if the traitors tried to kill Juan and Carlos, how could they be a traitor?
Okay, next person to vote is Juan.
Um, it sucks, and I I do. I don't know at this point. And at this point, I just know I just want to get to the end and hopefully make the right decision with another faithful. And I'm sorry I have to do this, but I voted Amy.
Okay, and lastly, Carlos.
Yeah, I voted Amy as well. I'm sorry.
Okay, with that, Amy, you have been banished, which means I do need you to step into the circle of truth and let us know if you are a traitor or a faithful.
I am a faithful.
Okay, with that, Amy, I just want to say congrats on making it as far as you did. We'll be adding you to the graveyard chat and you'll be able to discuss in there any thoughts you have. Yeah, thanks for coming to play. I know you were like last second, you messaged me, you were like, "Can I still play?" I was like, "Yeah, we need one person." I'm like, "Yeah." But yeah, you did
That's
good.
perfect.
Okay, to the final three, I will say I'm going to give you 2 minutes now to discuss if you want to end the game or continue it. Starting now.
I mean, there's no need to discussion. I'm continuing. I don't know how I'm going to vote,
Continue.
but I'm definitely going to continue. It's just
Okay, if you guys are continuing, I'll just restart the 3 minutes and you can discuss who you are going to banish.
this is the hard part.
Starts now.
Yeah.
One, I would love to be sitting at the end with you as the person that was nominated with you. I was pretty vocal voting for Coach RC as well as voting for Aaron, who are the two traitors. So my track records of not throwing votes and targeting the right people have been consistent. I would love to be at the end with you, and yeah.
Well, one, I also voted for the coach and I voted for Aaron. Uh, but Amy, you know, yeah, I really thought she was faithful when she is faithful. But Juan, I 100% think you're faithful. And Carlos, I'm going to have to vote for you.
That's fair, Judy. I'm gonna vote for you, and I hope that one does too.
No, and it's hard because Judy has been like one is a faithful 100%. I know that, and then like me and Carlos have been basically on the same side of the vote every vote. Like we voted the same without even like it just happened. And I think we had the same mindset going to a lot of stuff. And I think all three of us are kind of be on the same page.
Yeah, I think we're all faithful 100%. That's what I think. You know,
Yeah, I just know
but we have
last
to
time I
vote
played
for
a
somebody.
Traitors Mini, it was literally this was like a random one that my friends did up and I was in like Wisconsin or something, but we just didn't go to final two. And I knew I was 100% faithful because the same scenario happened. I got tried to get killed with a sword, I mean, a shield, I think. And we ended it at like three, and we were like, all of us are faithful, and we weren't. But I don't know. Hopefully, all three of us are. And either way, we still win. But you know,
Exactly.
I guess we'll find out.
That's how I feel. But I
Um,
think we need to vote Carlos out because I think when the traitors probably put both of you up, I don't know, something's fishy there. Something I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I'm with you 100%.
I think that's a great pitch. But Juan, I would love to be sitting at the end with you. I don't think the traders were thinking that far ahead to put a trader up next to you. And yeah, I mean, I'm a faithful, and I think Judy is a faithful as well. I just want to win with you.
Yeah, but we got to vote somebody
Just
out.
promise whatever happens, don't get mad at me. Neither of you. Like,
No, no, I'm not going to
if we're
stand
all
it, but
faithfuls, then we all win.
you, Juan.
I'm scared.
Okay, with that, I do need everyone to send me a vote on Facebook as to who you believe is the traitor.
Can they just say out loud? Save time.
No, they need to. No, no.
Wait, this is just the same vote as it has been, like who we're voting out, basically. Yeah, yeah.
That's right. Okay, so I will go to Carlos first.
I voted for Judy because I think we know why.
Okay, and I'll go to Judy next.
I voted for Carlos because I had to vote for somebody, and I would not vote for Juan because I think you're both faithful.
Okay, and Juan, last but not least, you.
Wow. This game has been fun and this decision is hard, but I know we don't have a DR or anything, but I've been like sending messages to Nathan who I'm like, I think this is what it is and it sucks. But this goes back to the round me and Carlos were on the block. Do I think that sometimes people won't think that far ahead? Yes, but I don't like to underestimate people. And even if I'm completely wrong, and I I think there's a good chance both of you are faithfuls, but this is just my gut from that round, and I just want to continue with it and see where it brings me. If if the a person I keep as a traitor, then I got fucking did. But the person I voted out is Carlos.
Okay, with that, Carlos, you have been banished by a vote of 2-1, which means I do need you to step into the circle of truth and let us know if you are a traitor or a faithful.
Okay. Well, you got me. I was a faithful all along, a heartbroken faithful because I wanted to win.
Okay, well, I just want to say thank you for playing. I know I was meant to play your game and then you came and played mine, but I hope you had fun. And I'll add you to the graveyard chat. I will just message the graveyard chat just to see if anyone wants to come back on just for this finale. Just to clarify before we go ahead with this, if there are any traitors left in the game at this point, traitors win. There's no traitors left, and you're both faithful. The faithful obviously win. So just hold that thought for a second. I'll just send the link to the. It's not a jury chat. I was about to say jury chat, but it's definitely not a jury chat, is it? What am I doing? Adding. Oh. If you want to come back, here's link. Okay, just bear with me.
Devin.
Just want to say no conversation during this time. Just no on Facebook. Just yeah. Okay. I
Wait,
don't
so
know.
we can talk on here? Can I talk?
Talk about non-game. Yeah.
Oh.
I just don't want. Some of these people have been murdered. They're dead.
Mm.
Okay. I don't know if anyone is coming back.
There's a couple of us that are back.
Just don't know who's viewing it. Chris was the main person, I suppose.
Can I just say, Devin, your dog
Yeah.
is absolutely amazing.
Thank
Okay, so
you.
Chris is coming back, so just
I
wait.
gotta take him out, but I'm trying to see what happens.
Devin, you already know what happens.
I'm just gonna say to you both, congratulations on making it this far. I am glad you both came to play. I messaged you, Juan, because Carlos said that you were going to play his mini, and I was like, do you know what? I'll message all the people and see if I can get them. And then Judy, I believe Devin was just like, you're playing this mini no matter what you decide. And you weren't even playing and you were like, what is this? So
Playing.
you know, just waiting on Chris to come back and then we will go ahead with the end of this. I hope you've had fun as well. I didn't plan this at all. I didn't even have a format. I just did it. Can we, where is Chris? Because
Y'all did Chris dirty. Oh, that was funny. I'm sorry.
oh, I
I'll
can't
shut
wait
up.
for Chris forever. Like, is he coming or not?
He
He's saying
can watch it on YouTube.
I'm the one who did Chris.
you can watch it.
I did Chris.
Yeah, no. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to ask each of you to reveal your role one by one, whether you are a traitor or a faithful. Remember, if there's any traitors left in the game, traitors win. There's just faithful, you both win, and you'll both be a crazy mini winner. So there's that. Okay, with that said, I'll go to Juan first.
Well, this is already known. I'm a faithful.
Okay, and Judy.
I had so much fun playing this, and I'm happy to tell you that I won this game because I am a traitor.
I knew it.
Oh, you fucking lying.
Judy, you
Carlos,
ate that
come back.
up, girl. You ate
I'm a
that
traitor.
up.
Congratulations, Judy. You are the winner
Thank
of this
you.
game as a
You guys
traitor,
got tricked by an
and
older lady.
you are a crazy mini winner.
Thank you.
A
Congratulations.
solo trader winners, Judy.
I just want to say, Juan, you played a really
I'm
good
so
game as a
happy.
faithful until that last decision. I saw you
On
slip
the
that
game
I
was
message.
was
on.
From my
I was
perspective,
thinking
one,
so
I
hard.
thought you knew Carlos was a faithful. I thought you and Carlos were about to go and Judy
I
was shit
think
of luck.
that Carlos
Dude,
made one mistake, I think, at the end there, because I noticed that Juan was like looking at you and you were going, ha ha ha, laughing. And I think, was it that made you tip it? I don't know if it was.
No, it was honestly me just thinking too hard about him going up with me and them thinking that it was a scapegoat. Like I was like, I don't know, but this might be it. But I just thought too hard about it.
Carlos, I know how you
I'm sorry.
It was like
I
an
kn-
easy decision, and he overcomplicated it.
Carlos, I know how you feel to be cut in the final three because the person above you cut me in the final three and got screwed over as well. So, right,
I
Devin?
just want to say, Judy, congratulations. You screwed
Judy,
over
A.
all of the other traitors. I think you voted them all out. There was only 3 of you.
Yeah, I voted the traitors out.
I will just clarify how the traitors were selected. As the game was starting, I messaged the chat and I said, "Who would you murder if you were a traitor?" Message me.
I saw it, but I was in
People,
another game.
the 2 people that messaged me were Coach RC and Aaron, and then the 2 people that they said that they would murder were the first 2 people to go on trial. And then they had to decide who to recruit. They decided Judy, and then Judy had to decide the final person. She decided to put, I think it was Anthony you picked, was it? And then they had to then kill one of those 3 people. That's how it worked. And then Judy, you were the recruited traitor and you won. So
Yeah.
recruited you and you. Yeah.
I'm proud of. I mean, y'all, everyone played a good game, but it's so funny watching Miss Judy sit up here and laugh like that.
Now
I
I'm
really
really
believe
curious.
Shout out to Carlos for winning, I think, a multitude of different things. He had a super shield, which basically gave him immunity from 2 banishments, and he never needed it. And also the safety stone was actually by the traitors had that. They had to decide who to give it to
Amy
save.
called it too, though. She said, "Nah, trader put that
And
on
Amy
me."
was so right. Amy, your reads in this game were spot on a lot of the
Yep.
time. You were like, I think it's this person.
Brandon was calling Aaron early too, though.
Mhm.
Wait, who played it on Amy?
Aaron, the traders did. They decided as a group.
I knew it was Aaron. He was
Easy way to do it.
I might as well have been a 4th imposter here. Everyone
Hmm.
I called out was a faithful. I called out Chris, faithful. I called out Zach. Well, no, I didn't call out Zach directly, but I kind of called out Zach, faithful. I called out Amy, faithful.
Well, this is how I felt on last night when I lost that many Hunger Games when I got to the final 2 and then lost anyway. So, that's just
I am 0-3 for traders.
I
Yay.
am. I can't even count.
I'm gonna end the
With
YouTube.
you guys ended. You guys got rid of all the OGs that I played with, and I had nobody else left. So I didn't trust any of you. Because
Yeah, we kind of swung hard with that first one.
I'm gonna just say to Judy, is there anything you want to say before I cut the YouTube? I'll spotlight you in case you want to say anything, and then I will cut this YouTube.
Well, I want to thank Devin for getting me into this game tonight, and I had a ball. And Juan, I think I fell in love with you during this game, and I am sorry that I did that to you. I am so sorry, but I
Don't be
had
sorry,
such
girl.
a great time.
I
I
have
had a
fun
What-
playing with
wonderful.
you too, Judy.
If she said she's up, fell in love with you, she don't be surprised when she's in your inbox all the
I
time. She really
do want
means
to
it,
say,
okay?
Listen, it is open.
I do want to say, Judy, you played like a lot of my games, I think over the last year or so, and you haven't won, and you finally got your win. So you're now one of the winners. You'll be put on the list, and you will potentially be playing it in the Winners at War game when we finally have it. So yeah, enjoy the